Beautiful people, we got a guest here in the facility, the one and only Giants running back Tyrone Tracy Jr. At least now that officially makes Shady the shortest person on the show. Giants running back, we're going to start it like this. Last year, 1,000 all-purpose, so congrats on that. Talk to us about how was that rookie season, the ups, the downs, all of it. You made 12 starts, but when you got in there, you started going crazy. So first things, talk about that rookie experience.
Yeah, I mean, I was blessed. You know, I had, you know, guy by my side when you talk about, you know, just having an opportunity to go out there and play well. You know, I had the coaching staff that believed in me. I had the O-line, the quarterback. Like, we really had, you know, people in that facility that really believed in me. Obviously, I didn't play till the fifth game, but when, you know, I go out there and I was playing well, you know, it was amazing. Yeah. But at the same time, I had to really come back down to earth and understand that, like, you know, it all happened, you know, for a reason, and everything was really going my way because I did the work behind the scenes. Yep. So I had to make sure I continued to do the things that I wanted to do behind the scenes to make sure that the results were the same.
You, Malik Neighbors, only the third rookie combination ever to go over 1,000 yards each, right? The first is Reggie Bush and Marcus Colston. Do you think that the Giants can be built on the backs of y'all too? Y'all are both young, both rookies last year. Can the Giants be built on the back of that duo?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely can, because you can't have a passing game without a running game. Yep. You can't have a running game without a passing game. So you really need those two pillars on the offense to build upon. And I think when you go back to, you know, Coach Dave and some of his best offenses, they was the ones that could pass the ball, but then they was also the ones that can run the ball really well. So I think when, you know, you talking about a real efficient offense, you need a good running back, you need a good receiver. But again, I can't do it by myself, obviously. You know, you need the wide receiver number 2, you know, running back number 2, you need a good quarterback, good O-line. So, like, when you have every piece, you know, of the puzzle, then it makes it easier to do those things that you want to do.
Yeah, see, I played with Daves, and I remember when I watched you play, because I didn't know much about you, right?
Yeah.
Right? I said, I said, Dave, you got you one.
Got him one.
And he know what I mean. You got you one. And as you watch, a dude that can make things happen when there's nothing there, right? Yeah. I look at running backs. I don't care. Sometimes there'll be big holes, and the guy's going to get 25 yards. Yeah. I ain't looking at that. What happens when there's a big hole and it closes? What do you do next?
Yeah.
And that's what you do special. But I do want to ask you, as a running back, we need a good lineman and we need a quarterback.
Right.
Now you got a Hall of Fame brother in the building. How has Russ been for you, and then learning from him and then actually playing with him and practicing with him? How has that been?
Yeah, man, Russ been amazing. Yeah. Russ has been amazing. Like, I really can't say enough praise about him because he's a true professional. And when he come in the room, it's like the energy he brings when he steps in that room. Like, he comes in, he greets everyone, you know what I'm saying? From, you know, the head coach to the last guy on the roster. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? What's up? Shake up, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something that you see as a young guy, that's something you see, you know, when you got a vet that's been in the game and he's been doing his thing for a long time. He's out, you know, out there first. He's the one staying last. He's doing all the recovery stuff. Everyone knows how Russ operates. If you've been around him, you see how he operates. And, like, you, as a young guy, you want to get there. You know what I'm saying? And he's showing you how you get there. So, and it's step by step, little by little, but, you know, little by little, everything comes together and it's going to be a lot. So I just want, obviously, give my praise out to my boy Russ. He's been doing a great job. I've been learning a lot from him, but yeah.
I just want to ask one more question before James goes. Now, sometimes you got to remind people. You know, Kendrick Lamar said sometimes you got to step out and show them.
Yeah.
And I be trying to tell these boys that Daboll's the truth.
We agree with you.
Daboll, I mean, he did it with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones got awful, right? But he did go to playoffs with him. And he did win a game. Be in the room with Daboll, how smart he is. Tell him about, oh my God, speaking of the devil.
That's Daboll.
What's up, Coach?
Okay, Brian Daboll.
What are you doing?
First off, Coach, we're Mike. Okay, Coach, we Mike. Don't say Mike, Coach. Don't say Brian Daboll. We mic'd up.
I was telling him how smart you was. I said, yo, Daboll, he might joke and all that. He had some hard-ass questions. I'm going to call you when you get off the set. Oh. To the people.
That's my man.
We talking a little ball right now. We'll call you back.
I know he ain't doing nothing on that golf course.
You golf course?
I know he's not doing nothing on that golf course, man.
He wide left, wide right.
My bad. Now, speaking of Daboll, tell him how good Daboll really is.
Yeah, man, he's a true, like, offensive mind. Like, you sit down with him, man, he'll tell you exactly how the play is going to go and why it's going to work. Not only, like, tell you how you're going to get open, but, like, why you're going to get open, because of this, because of that, because this person's going to occupy that person, because that person's going to occupy that safety.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Like, and he'll teach it to you. You know what I'm saying? He'll sit down and actually go through the X's and O's, but like, he's also, he's a realist. You know what I'm saying? He's not one of them coaches that like, if I draw it like this, you got to do it like that. Man, he's like, bruh, go out there and play ball. Like, you feel me? Whatever you did to get here, that's why you're here.
Yeah.
And that's what I love, bro. I love when a coach allows me to be myself, my true, authentic self. I'm not a robot, you feel me? I didn't get to this point being a robot. Like, if you watch my film, man, I'm doing stuff that, like, I'm supposed to might be going to the right, but, like, I'm running to the left because that's just how my body moved. That's where my vision took me, and, like, I'm trusting that.
Yeah.
And Coach Daves, he always told me last year, like, I'm never going to tell you how to run the ball. I would tell you where it's supposed to go and where, but in the game, man, you see things the way you see it. You are a professional running back. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I drafted you because of the things that you did. So for him to tell me that, man, my confidence went through the roof, y'all. I'm out there playing like it's high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really out there, like, having a confidence as if I'm a 10-year vet.
Yeah.
You know,
good.
and that's something that Dave's really implemented in me. You know, and he's a great coach and a great leader of men.
I love that. Speaking of being yourself, we all was rookies at one point. So we all kind of had our rookie moments.
Yeah.
I remember my first catch came against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I caught a hitch, did the same things I did in college. Caught it, and I got hit by 35 people. This is different.
Boy, got
What
tattoos.
is the time to where you like, I'm in the league now. This here is different.
Welcome moment.
Yes, because I heard Shady say, you know, you may see a hole, and in the league, it's gone. And then now you really got to be you. What's the moment to where you was like, I ain't in college no more.
Yeah,
I'm in this league now.
So that is a great question. So I would go, I know it's a little bit later into the season, but that Panthers game, I was having a really good game, right? And everyone wants that moment of like, it's overtime, you know, you're going down to win a game. Everyone wants that moment. And for me, it was more so a learning experience because when the time was there and they was, you know, trying to get me the ball, I fumbled.
I remember that.
I fumbled, and it was a moment that, like, I wish I could get it back, but at the same time, like, I'm so happy that it happened because I learned from that. Like, I understand that now in practice, I have to take full responsibility of the situation that we do. If it's, you know, we do a, you know, fourth down situation, overtime, but, like, there's no defense, I have to understand that ball security is the main objective right here, you know, and that's, like, some things in life you have to experience it to learn. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can, you know, get on the board and learn plays and stuff like that, but like you're not going to understand the situation until you actually go through it. And like I'm blessed to have the teammates because after that, like I was down, man. I was down bad. But
answer me this: when you found out the Giants signed Russell Wilson, what was your first reaction, first response?
I was excited, excitement, like true excitement because it kind of brought the energy back into the locker room, onto the team. You know, it got the fans excited because again, when you win 3 games, what is there to be excited about the next season?
Correct.
Like just to be, you know, just being honest. Like if you win 3 games, what are the fans going to think? You know, coming into next season. So the team had to do something to bring some type of energy back. And Russell Wilson, they definitely did that.
Okay, now do this. You watching the draft.
Yeah.
Y'all got Russell Wilson. You got Jameis Winston. With the 25th pick, the New York Giants select quarterback, Jackson Dart. Trade up. Quarterback out of Ole Miss, Jackson Dart. Now what's your reaction?
It was more so, you know, kind of like, okay, put your business hat on, I guess you could say, not more, you know, football hat. You know, okay, what is the front office thinking here? You know, draft a young guy. And if you really look at some of the quarterbacks that Dave's had, like, he fits it. He fits the mold of what Dave's like at quarterback, you know. He likes to run. He likes to throw the ball deep. He's athletic.
Can he spin it?
Man, he can spin it, dog. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you he can spin it when he can't. Like, he can do it. Like, he's one of them people that be out there hooping. Like, you feel me? Like, you see him playing, and you like, wow, okay. Like, he got it.
I want to ask you, so we always talk about all the good, right? You talk about all this good stuff.
Yeah.
You guys did win 3 games last year,
Yeah.
right? And on this show, I keep it the honest, keep it the rose real.
For sure.
What do y'all need to do to improve that, right? Like, what areas on the team that y'all need to work on to be better? Other than quarterback, because you know how that...
Yeah, I think that we got to have buy-in. Like,
What does that mean?
Point blank.
What does that mean?
So buy-in is whatever our mantra is, or like whatever our values, whatever like our team morals is on the team, we have to have buy-in from everybody, from top to bottom. Yep. And if you don't have buy-in, that's why you're gonna have two people going this way, two people going that way. You have to have everybody on the same train, going in the same direction. Right. And I also think you have to have team chemistry. If you look at some of the best teams, like they have team chemistry. There are no pods. There are no little cliques. Everyone is one. You know, you got defense hanging out with offense, offense hanging out with special teams. You know what I'm saying? And then the last thing I think we need is just like overall leadership. Some type of voice on the team that's going to step up and not have a coach or not be afraid to say something to the coach. You know what I'm saying? We need a person, whether it's me, Russ, Dex, you know, Brian Burns, KT, somebody that is going to say something to the coach when things ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Stop the whole practice. Start the practice over. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. So leadership.
Yeah.
And lastly for you is you had a really good season though, especially as a rookie. It don't happen like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, people might think it was a good season, but for you, like, I could do way better than that. Because I was a rookie and I've been there.
Thanks.
What type of year you gonna have this year? I need some numbers, man.
Yeah.
You play for Dave. Dave's like numbers. He likes that.
Listen. Last year I had 800 yards, you know what I'm saying? But that was in game 5. Starting at game 5. If I play a full season, you know what I'm saying, healthy with a healthy O-line, like I'm looking at 1,500 yards.
Come on, keep coming. Come on.
Hey, you see what I'm doing here. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm doing.
We need touchdowns. Can we get
at least 12 touchdowns?
Okay.
Like, I want the Pro Bowl. I want the All Pro. Like these are the things that I have written on my mirror in my bathroom when I walk in there. Like, this is what I want. And I'm a big believer in you have to speak life into your situation. Like you can't just like walk in and then expect something to happen. Like, you got to speak life into it.
Talk about
and I think the power of life and death lies within the tongue. So I
y'all here preaching.
Yeah, I am preaching.
Somebody has to offer basket. Somebody has to.
I don't think y'all knew what y'all was getting yourself into when y'all gave me a mic.
Hey, so really quick though, because I've actually jumped on y'all's bandwagon, and I don't know where it's gonna go. Y'all can make me look good, or y'all can make me look like, man, JJ was a fool.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the defensive line, and I'm like, hoo-wee. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at Malik Neighbors. I'm looking at Russell Wilson. I'm looking at the speed y'all got with Slayton and Wyatt. Like, y'all have solid pieces around. But why y'all? Because I've been on some really good teams that I'm walking into the building and I'm like, we got a chance to win a championship and compete. And I've also been on some teams that started 0-10 and we weren't that good, and I'm looking at this team like, we not going nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let me try to get mine and all that. So why are y'all going to compete this year? Like, why y'all? When you walk into the locker room, what lets you know that, man, we going to have a shot to compete with the Eagles and the Cowboys and the Commanders?
I'm going to go back to the buy-in. We got that. Like,
you didn't have it last year.
We didn't have that last year. Okay. We got that. And, like, truly, I think everyone's going in the same direction. And I also believe that when you're going in the same direction and when things go bad, there's no more like, oh, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that. You know what I'm saying? We got people that's going to stand up, hey, nah, we ain't doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? Look, hey, everybody back on the train. If something bad happens, hey, man, forget it. Like, we're going this way. This is the way we're going. And to your point, I do think that the energy is in the locker room that will allow us to succeed. Like, there's a lot of stuff last year that was going on behind the scenes that, like, everyone was just everywhere. Like I said, in the quarterback position, that's a perfect thing. Like, that when that was happening during the season, it's so hard for us to be successful because we got so much stuff going on in the locker room. We're not even focused on winning. So, but now I think we have a good foundation. I think we have the leadership. I think we have the people going in the right direction. I think all this stuff is happening for us to be successful.
Very quickly, last question before we get more out after the break. Excluding yourself, top 5 running backs in football right now in order.
Right? In order?
In order, sir. That's the facility. That's how I get down.
Damn. Okay.
We know one.
Yeah.
Do we?
We know one.
Do we?
I think, okay.
They're healthy. Everybody healthy.
Everybody's healthy.
Hey, man, let's do his own list.
Saquon, number 1.
Okay. Saquon.
Obviously.
Okay. I think I know they're gonna get on me for that, but it's all good. Saquon, number 1. Yep. I think Derrick Henry's number 2.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
It's a healthy Christian McCaffrey.
Okay, bet.
You ain't put your 3 up. Put your 3 up.
I think healthy Christian McCaffrey is this.
Time out, but see,
It's his list.
You right.
Can he make his list?
That's what I'm saying. How you gonna
power the tongue.
Thank you.
Life and death, life and
I think
death.
a healthy Christian McCaffrey is definitely on that list. And then I don't know, this 4 or 5 is so tough because there are so many good running backs out there, man. Like,
I mean, you could just.
Let him make his list.
there's so many good running backs out there. Like Jahmyr Gibbs.
We've been waiting. We've been waiting.
Can we get on the list, please?
Because like I could put him at 3, or 3, but
Good if you wanted to.
I'm saying Christian McCaffrey healthy.
You got one more spot. It's your list.
It's your list.
It's your list.
Look at me. It's your
I
list.
don't like
It's your list. It's your list.
I
It's
don't
your
like
list.
when you
Don't judge it.
We need one more. We need one more.
The 5th one.
We don't judge. You sure they takes they got. Don't judge.
Okay,
Don't judge.
I'm gonna go with this dude because I like his style of play. I think that I can take a lot from his game.
Going to Tampa, watch.
I'm not going to Tampa.
He's gonna be nice too.
He going to
I'm
Green
not
Bay.
going to Tampa. I'm gonna go out to Atlanta.
He nice. Before we go,
John
I
Robinson,
just want to let you know, because I don't know if you know, because like sometimes in the spotlight, it's real quick. You know, the guy in Green Bay is
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, yes.
you know what I mean? Like,
He like that too, but again, I like to go with dudes who like remind me that I can really take stuff from their game. If that makes
I'm like
sense.
that too, though.
I like that's what it's like Saquon, Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, James Cook, like all these dudes that kind of like remind me of me.
Yeah, it's your list, bro.
Yeah,
You ain't got to explain yourself.
I know. I'm just letting y'all know, like,
Shady gonna do this all day. What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.